Looking for a school that provides a solid foundation for your little one? 𝗏𝗏 Christian School is now admitting children from 2 to 6 years old from January 2026. At 𝗏𝗏 Christian School, we understand that every child is unique. Our qualified and experienced teachers ensure that each child gets the personalized attention they need. Our beautiful classrooms are designed to stimulate learning and spark curiosity, offering a rich environment that caters to every child's developmental stage. And we provide balanced meals, snacks, and lunch to keep your little one healthy and energized throughout the day. With a Christian approach, we focus on the holistic growth of every child. Give your child the start of a strong start in life with a school that truly cares. Enroll today. Don't miss this opportunity to give your child the best start. Visit us off Kasarani Mweki Road or call us now at +254 758 396 110. 𝗏𝗏 Christian School, a foundation for the future.
Elevate TV, advancing kingdom lifestyle.
Yes, welcome to Man Unveiled. This is Man Unveiled Wednesday, a show that comes to you tonight just to empower the next generation, to empower the man. When you empower the man, you empower the whole generation. When you empower the man, you empower the family. When you empower the man, you empower the next generation. Everything revolves around the man because the man was created first. I know you are a man watching us right there. This is a family show. Welcome every person, your relatives, those close to you, and I know even as a family, as you watch us, I am sure that you are going to enjoy and find something that is worth keeping you on these airwaves. I'm Joe Wisdom, your host. Tonight is a wonderful evening. I'm joined by gentlemen who are the best. I keep telling you that on Man Unveiled, we don't bring armchair generals. We bring people who have been tested out there in the marketplace. Our topic tonight is mentoring the next generation. When we talk about the next generation, who are we talking about? They will be telling us tonight. I'm joined by the teacher himself, Mwalimu Simon. And Mwalimu Simon is a man I met some few years ago. He's an educationist and he'll tell us more about himself. We have interacted in men fellowships and other platforms. We are also joined by Pastor Japheth. You can call him Pastor Jeff. All the way from Kahawa Sukari. He'll be telling us what he's doing there and the grace of God that is running his life. I want to welcome you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Karibuni sana to Man Unveiled.
Thank you.
And you look dangerous. You look smart.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes. You know when you see a man dressed smartly.
Yes.
You know he has come from somewhere. So, as you introduce yourself,
yes,
appreciate the person who have done that work.
Definitely will.
Use your camera, you can introduce yourself.
Thank you, Joe. My name is Simon Gitonga, and Simon Gitonga is a family man. I'm married to one wife by the name Reverend Catherine. I'm also a father to 2 children, Alpha and Angel. And I want to say hi to them this evening. Like Joe has put it, I am a teacher professionally. I've been in this profession for over 10 years. And in the 10 years that I've been in the profession, I've also worked as an administrator. Half of the 10 years in my teaching profession, I'm working as an administrator. Furthermore, I'm also a theological student at BNTC. BNTC is an affiliate college of St. Paul's University, but for now I'm teaching at a school called 𝗪𝗂𝗃 St. Luke's Academy. It is in 𝗪𝗂𝗃, and I am the head teacher at that particular place. So thank you very much. I thank God because of this opportunity, Joe.
Yeah.
I know we are going to have a very interactive session, whereby we are going to help and to mentor the next generation.
Yeah.
I like the way you put it, that in every man there is a mind.
Oh yes.
So we brought the quarry so that you can get to know the minds that are in us.
Oh, wow.
And we believe that God is going to help us and use that for this course so that we can mentor and help the upcoming generation. Asante sana.
Thank you. Maybe because this is a family show and I want to do justice.
Yes.
I don't know whether you have mentioned those young ones who are watching us tonight. You can mention their names. I know they are watching.
Yes. First and foremost, I want to start with my own children. I have my son called 𝗪𝗃𝗃, and also I have a daughter called 𝗪𝗃𝗃. And the children that I teach, all the children from playgroup, the smallest class, to grade 9, those that cleared just the other day, I want to say hi to you. I know you are watching. Your teacher is here. Listen, we are going to talk.
Wow.
Yes.
And one for the Reverend.
Yes, Reverend Catherine is my wife. I want to say hi to you. Thank you for being my wife. And I also have another referent very special to me,
Yes.
Bwanacho.
Yes.
He's referred to as Reverend Andrew.
Yes.
Reverend Andrew is my boss.
Ah,
Yes,
wow.
he's the parish vicar, and he's the one who has given me the job that I do.
Wow.
So he's also a man that I really respect.
Wow.
Yes.
Reverend Andrew, we honor you and thank you for being gracious to this gentleman.
Yes, true.
Yes, Pastor Jeff.
Yes, yes.
Karibu
yes.
sana, Elevate.
Thank you, Joe, for having us.
I've been hunting for this man for a very long time.
Finally, I'm here.
Thank you. That's your camera.
Thank you so much. My name is 𝗪𝗃𝗃𝗃, and I'm born again by the grace of God. I love God so much. I serve as a pastor at Deliverance Church, 𝗂𝗪𝗃𝗃. We are located at 𝗪𝗪 on 𝗂𝗪𝗃𝗃 Lane. And that's where we serve the Lord, and grateful to God for the opportunity to serve Him in that place. Specifically, I serve as a youth and young couples pastor, and I'm married to my very wonderful wife Dorothy, and I guess Dorothy is watching, and I want to say hi to my dear wife Dorothy. And I'm sure also our children are watching. Jemuel Amani and Darlene Imani are watching from our house here in Nairobi. And we are grateful to God for that opportunity. I think that could be what I will have mentioned, and unless, Joe, there's a question, but I think I've already... Also, I want to say hi to my wonderful people at Deliverance Church, 𝗂𝗪𝗃𝗃, those who are watching, especially the young people, the youths of Deliverance Church, that we meet right there every other Sunday and every other day. So the Lord bless you. Hope we're going to enjoy this conversation together. As we learn, we also come in as students to learn, to hear what is the Lord saying, but also we come here to share our own journey of life, of mentorship, of how that life has been, especially the life of mentorship. We are products of mentorship, and that's why we are passionate about mentorship. So the Lord bless you.
Wow.
Please share this link with someone else so they'll be able to follow together with us. Thank you.
In fact, we are live on Facebook, we are live on YouTube. Feel free to share. Let any other person know something great is happening right here on Elevate. And I also want to appreciate Linias Joe, my wife. I know she's watching, and our children, Victor, Sophie, and Sonia. And I want to say that I'm proud to be your father. Yes. Now, when we talk about mentorship, because we are all mentors here, this is a topic I am passionate about, because I love when I mentor people. Because I'm a product of mentorship as well.
Yes.
You know, one of the laws of mentorship says, if you are too big to be taught, then you are too small to teach.
Yes.
It is true.
Yeah.
As mentorship changed with the time, because nowadays we find a lot of definition for mentorship. You find people saying, this is my mentor, this is my role model. Sometimes they are saying an influencer is my mentor they have never met. Maybe you can help us, Pastor Jeff, maybe to understand the whole aspect of mentorship, because you have been there for quite some time now?
Yeah, I think for us to get to understand, mentorship first is
Yes.
to say mentorship hasn't changed.
Yes.
Role modeling hasn't changed. Times change, and how mentorship is done is change, but is the same thing.
Okay.
Mentorship is where an experienced person, someone with an experience that I don't have, walks with me. Just like a baby who you are helping to walk. A mentor walks with someone because he knows the way and he leads the way. But there is a claim here. It's not controlling.
Okay.
It is walking with them, showing them this is how things are done. Wow. On the other hand, when you think about role modeling is my life. Watch me. You remember Paul writing to the church in Corinth, 1 Corinthians, I think chapter 11, verse 1. Follow me as I follow Christ. That for me, it is role modeling. See what I do, and if it's within the principles of Scripture, is as a Christian, if it's within what is within the Bible, then actually follow it. That for me is role modeling. My character, my integrity. There are places I have visited as I grew up as a young man, when I was planning to get married. There are couples I visited. And when I saw the way they were doing life, they didn't mention a word. They didn't say that Japhet and Dorothy, when you get married, do this. We only looked at the way they were treating each other in the house. We looked at the way they were treating their children. And we said, when I get married, I will want to treat my wife like this. I want to treat my children like this, the way they did their devotion in the house. That is role modeling. So role modeling and mentorship have a very, they're in a way related, but the way you approach them is also different. So that's how I can define the two words, Joe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think I like the definition, and we'll continue to demystify this topic, because I know there's a lot of understanding that is needed, and especially for people to understand.
Yeah.
Because there's someone watching someone do things online, and you want to just do what they are doing.
Yeah.
You know, there's someone who is maybe in the US, and they are TikTokers, and you watch the way they do things, and you want to do it.
Yeah.
And you are saying that that's my role model, that's my mentor.
Yeah.
We will be getting this understanding as we go. Maybe, Simon,
Yes.
you can help us, because you're also in a space
Yes.
where a lot of mentorship, a lot of role modeling happens.
Yes.
Maybe you can open our mind into that space. Yes.
Thank you, Joe. Maybe how I would put it across myself, from my background as a teacher, and having taught for quite a number of years, there is that what a teacher is expected.
Yes.
And I would simply say, if it is to teach, it should come last, because when we take the children, right from when they are very young, they need to get a person, and this person that they have got, this person is able to see what the kind of the potential that these children have, even when the children themselves are not able to see this potential.
Yeah.
And that goes a long way, not only the young children, even the teenagers, the preteens, and even the young adults. That person who is there and is able to see that so and so has got this particular potential.
Yeah.
When that child is not able to see, when that young person is not able to see this, I would say that person is the one who is supposed to be referred to as a mentor. Because this person has come to the life of these children, and they are able to lead them the way. Why is this the reason? This is because the person themselves have traveled along the way.
Yes.
And they have got to a point they have to come back and get this young person, so that they are able to take them through the course. Having learned the previous experiences, you know what I would equate life with?
Yes.
I would equate it with a book that you do not have an opportunity to read back, such that after you have opened the page,
You can't get back.
you can't get back.
Yes.
So, having that in mind, you do not want these young children to make certain mistakes or to be misled in certain ways because you know the repercussion, you as a mentor. So as a teacher, and I understand my role very well because we teachers, we happen to spend more time with these children, actually even more than the parents themselves.
Yes.
We have to ask ourselves, our role, is it just only to teach and just go home? What are we supposed to do? And if we ask ourselves this question, then we will see that we really have a lot. These are people that we need to inspire. These are people that we need to shape. This is a future generation that we need to bring up. And we want to make them much, much better than the way we are ourselves. And if this hit on us, then we must remember that our role is great.
Yes.
Because you cannot travel in this life if you do not have a person who is holding your hand.
That's true.
And this is where the mentorship is coming in. Yes.
Now, maybe there's something...
I needed just to add that then mentorship, from what my colleague friend here has mentioned, therefore mentorship is supporting, mentorship is guiding, mentorship is knowledge sharing, or what we call knowledge transfer.
Yes.
That's mentorship.
Yes.
But on the other hand, role modeling, it's show me how.
More of observation.
Let me observe you.
Yes.
And that is exactly where we are missing. We may have more mentors, quote unquote, but we may lack actually role models. Because some people could be mentors, but their life is not reflected in how they live.
Okay, I get you.
That is the big problem we have. So, and as we will be talking about, what then are the young people looking, especially this generation. So for me, mentorship is it's supporting, is guidance, and the knowledge transfer to the less experienced person. For us, generation that is ahead is to look back and see, is there a generation coming behind us? What we are talking today, mentoring the next generation. For me, the next generation is Gen Zs, is Gen Alpha, Gen Beta that will be coming soon. Those are the people we need to pour out our lives. Joe, let me tell you, mentorship is a game changer in this country.
Yeah.
If we're going to invest our time, energy, and the resources in mentorship and role modeling, we're going to raise better men, we're going to raise better fathers, we're going to raise better preachers. Because if I'm preaching right, someone will look and say, I want to be a preacher like him.
Yeah.
Now, what will it mean then? I bring that young man closer to me.
Wow.
We now start talking about life. If the person is, Gen Z, it is said that Gen Z, they fear two things. Hot porridge and marriage.
Yes, it is.
But who is going to tell them marriage works?
Be very careful as you say that, because we have some in the house.
Yeah, I can see them. So who is going to tell them that actually marriage works?
Yes.
It's the people who have gone ahead. Mwalimu has said the page that we just passed by, the previous page, we need to tell them.
Wow.
That will only be said by authentic mentors. Authentic mentors through role modeling, teaching, through supporting, and knowledge transfer.
What Pastor Jeff is saying here is that mentorship is important, but role modeling is importanter.
It's important as well.
Because you can be saying this is the way, but you are
Totally
headed in a different direction.
Sure.
And you are telling them, don't do what I do, do what I say.
Yes.
And there's a total disconnect.
That's a fallacy.
You see? There's a total disconnect. When maybe those, we were raised in the village, and some of our uncles used to send us cigarettes.
Yes.
But when they see you smoking, they tell you smoking is bad.
It's bad.
Yet they themselves are taking cigarettes. That's what the adage of preaching water and taking wine.
Yes.
So role modeling, I think, is now a step further from mentorship.
Yes.
After showing them the way, now walk also the way.
Live it.
Because they say that more is taught than taught.
Yeah.
Now,
It is true.
maybe Simon, you can help us here. The rich man, Getonga.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you can help us here, because we have seen maybe teachers and even some of those people who have the responsibility of handling our children, maybe even caregivers. mostly dropping their responsibility when it comes to our children. I'm made to remember a man called 𝗏𝗵𝗄𝗃. 𝗏𝗵𝗵𝗄𝗃 was born a normal child, but time came when Saul and Jonathan were killed in the battle, and somebody brought the report that Jonathan and Saul, his father, are dead. And the caretaker who was handling 𝗏𝗵𝗄𝗃 as a small child was running away out of the news he had just received. And he or she dropped 𝗏𝗵𝗄𝗃, and he became crippled. How many people, parents, teachers, or otherwise, are dropping the destinies of our children in school, either out of ignorance or, what do we call it, or arrogance?
Yes.
Have you seen it? Maybe have you seen it in school, in a setup?
It's happening all the time, Joe. And I would say mostly it's because as a result of ignorance.
Yes.
And people not taking seriously the responsibility that is accorded to them. And you see, if I would put it simply in a way that maybe a child might understand, we say simply 𝗏𝗵𝗄𝗃 𝗏𝗵𝗄𝑑. This what simply means, and especially the children and the teenagers, they learn more from what they observe as opposed to what we say. So I think it is very, very important, the people that are entrusted with bringing up these children, that they learn the great role that rests in their hand. You know what happens, Joe, and it's a very, very sad state of affair. When I'm discussing this with the people that matter and in my circles, I always tell them that every parent believes, and we all parents here, that we brought a genius to this world.
Yes.
And you cannot get a person out of that. As long as they are parents.
Yes.
That is what we know. And we don't want to be told simply because they are not able to do one or two things that they are not a genius. They are. And do you know the sad state of affair? That the narrative changes many a times when these children go to school. Because you take a bubbly child to school, a child who had a lot of school readiness, but by the end of the system, what you are given as a product is an intimidated child. A person who is not able to stand for themselves. And that is dangerous. And I always say all the time that it would have been rather the child did not go to school. If the child would go through the system and come out with their self-esteem crushed, it is as dangerous as that. And so it is very important for us teachers and also the caregivers and everybody that is
even
involved.
Parents.
Yes, and even the
There
parents.
are some parents who are fond of calling their children domestic animals.
Exactly, exactly. And you know what I always say all the time? That think about what you are about to say to the child. And if it's not the word of affirmation, please keep quiet.
Wow.
And you know, we must guard even the words that are coming from our mouth. And you know what, Joe? Teachers are celebrated all the time. But you realize that what mainly people remember about might not be so much in what the teacher made them to be, but what they made them not to be. Where they, where they maybe called them, like you sing the names of domestic or even wild animals. That's when they remember it very clearly. I wish they can call me lion. Exactly. Now you see the animals that are baptized, these children, and cows and all this. And it's very, very dangerous. So we must remember in us that there is a lot of influence, a lot of power in what we say all the time. And the children that are in our hands, many a times, they might not be in a position to say that was wrong. That was wrong, mother. That was wrong, father. That was wrong, walimu. That was wrong, auntie. Until maybe, probably, so sorry that it is too late. that is when they were able to reflect and see that this did not go out the way it was supposed to do. And if you remember all this, we must always remember that our work is great. And just like I say the time that we were starting, it is not teaching first. It is actually listening first.
Wow.
Believing in these children first. You see, for my case, I happen to interact actually with children that have come right away from home on their day one because of my position as an administrator. When I visit them, many times they call me uncle, sometimes they call me daddy. And you know, that gives me a lot of excitement.
Yes.
Because I tell myself, now my work has started.
Yes.
They will have to differentiate so that by the time they are through with the system, they have to know the difference.
Yes,
so the mentorship, we must not take it up when they are about to get married.
It starts right there.
Up and from the start, when they are very young, we must take it up there. In small ways, words of affirmation. You are able to do it. You can do it. You are a champion.
Wow.
In the long run, they will become great people. And even the moment that they will be getting ready, even to start their own families, they have that self-confidence and they remember that they so and so believed in me, and that is what will make them to be who they are. What there is you'll find that you see us that we are out here. To a great percentage, we are product of who mentored us.
In fact, I want to say this as maybe picking up from where Mwalimu Simon has stopped. We are products of who mentored us or who tormented us, because you are either having a mentor or a tormentor.
It is true.
If you are a parent there, if you are a teacher out there, if you are not mentoring those children, you are tormenting them.
It is true.
There are children who think of going to school in the morning and they start crying.
Yes.
You know, they are traumatized. Yes. I remember for us as we grew, we were traumatized going to school. Because you know, if a teacher comes and finds the class making noise,
everyone is caned.
You are caned.
Yes.
You are just silent, you are just minding your own business. And the teacher said some other dangerous words that if one messes up, the whole class has messed up. Maybe as before we go for a short break, Pastor Japheth, maybe you can help us also understand now the setting, because you are mentoring young men. You are mentoring young men. Yes, we can talk about Gen Zs. What is this unique thing you have seen in them? Because this generation is not the millennials. The millennials were a bit silent, a bit traumatized, a bit you know, discipline, because you know, it was by fire by force. What are you finding unique with this generation? In terms of receiving
them. Let me begin with what Simon has mentioned about parents and teachers. Let me go back home. There are parents who have delegated their work to the teacher, and I respect teachers. But as a parent out there, you must do your work. How do parents should do their work? Presence. And that includes even to the current generation, the one that I work among, the Gen Zs. Presence for a parent, it's important. Be present, a present father. It's not presents that you bring, presence. Your presence is going to matter a lot to your daughter, to your son. Please be present. Let me come back to the question you have asked. What is happening in this generation? What I see in Gen Z, for example, Gen Z are looking at authenticity. They don't want fakeness.
I like that.
They don't want fakeness. Why do you think they need authenticity? They know what you tell them, they can Google it. And if they find is wrong, you already lost them. So they need authenticity. Why? They're knowledgeable. They never, you know, we were mentored at a time, we were told, go south, you go south. Without asking the question why. My friend, Gen Z are asking why. All right? And therefore, you must be able to be, as a mentor, be knowledgeable. Go beyond. You must be informed. You must be where they are. And therefore, authenticity is a very, very important thing to mentor the next generation, especially the Gen Zs. Don't fake it, you know. If they know you're faking it, you've lost them. Where, for example, if you're talking about integrity, you must be a man of integrity for you to mentor them. If you are telling them marriage works, my friend, they will ask you, is your marriage working?
Hey.
So therefore, that is where we are with the generation we have. Authenticity.
Wow.
Authenticity is going to be big thing. But the other second thing is that, as already mentioned, we must be knowledgeable. We must be knowledgeable.
Yes.
We must go beyond the normal. Read, go to their space.
Wow.
And number two, it's not me to you. They need the mentorship for this generation is conversational.
Exactly.
Maybe
Conversational.
let us stop. We are coming back to conversation because we need to get to a place how we don't just talk to them.
Yes.
Let it be a dialogue. Let's listen to them.
Yes.
Because some of the things we are helping them, we think they don't know.
Yeah.
But these things
They know.
are things they know.
Yeah.
Allow me to acknowledge 𝗂𝗃 Jimmy. Thank you, 𝗂𝗃. He's saying that loving the topic on mentorship. I say that I'm his mentor. Thank you. I'm proud to mentor you. Joyce Wanjiro, thank you so much. Wow, wow. Dr. Joyce, Dr. Joy, all the way from Joy Sunrise Medical and Technical College, all the way from Thika. We'll be having you very soon. Come talk about mentoring this generation. I want to see you in 2 minutes.
Convergence Family Camp meeting. The Convergence is bringing together all kinds of ministers, ministries, believers, and guess what? From children all the way to their grandfathers. And the camp meeting for many years has been always a great blessing. Those young people and their parents and older people that have attended the camp meeting, they always know that it is life-changing. It's a time of fellowship and staying in one place until the presence of God changes and transforms our lives. This is an appeal for all Life Church families, wherever in the world. We always must come together. And this December 9th to 13th, that's a Tuesday afternoon all the way to Saturday morning, we are coming together, the Maasai group of schools here in Kenya. If you're out of the country, make plans to travel. If you are in the farthest part of Kenya, make plans to travel. We are coming together. And listen, the people in the Apostolic House and the people in the city and those who are nearby, listen, December we got to move out of our houses. We're going to camp together. Listen, there is a generation of people you need to connect with. The younger connect with the older mentor and coach the young, and spending time together is going to be a great opportunity. We're going to emphasize on 3 key words: friendship, fruitfulness, functionality. That is in the Gospel of John chapter 15 verses 14 all the way to 17, and this is going to be amazing. Of course, we are bringing together leaders, West Africa, from Netherlands, from America, from here Kenya, and a couple of places. Listen, it is only 1,500 for the adults. For the children and teens who are between 7 years and 13 years, you're gonna pay 1,000. Of course, it costs much more than that, but we're gonna supplement by asking the camp attendees and members of the churches across the country to also contribute to the major budgets of the camp. From the Apostolic House, welcome to the camp meeting 2025. God bless you.
This family camp is open to the whole body of Christ.
Yes, welcome back to Man Unveiled. We are right here at the city center. I'm your host, Joe Wisdom, and tonight is a wonderful night. Here in studio, people are sweating. The discussion is getting hotter and hotter, and we appreciate all of you who are watching us, and even those who are watching us on Pang, on on TV. I know maybe you may not be able to write to us, but we know you are there. We acknowledge you and we want to appreciate you for keeping us company. Let someone know that something great is happening right here on Elevate. I'm joined by Gitonga Simon, an educator and a good head teacher. I wish I was in Thika. My child could come to your school. It's
St. Luke's.
St. Luke's.
Yes,
wow,
𝗂𝗃𝗃.
St. Luke's. Wow. 𝗂𝗃𝗃. Thank you so much. We are also joined by Pastor Japhet Ruoti.
Yes.
A good name there.
Thank you.
They call
Root
you
means
Jeff.
king.
Oh, king.
Yes, yes. Root means king.
So we can call you Pastor
Jeff King.
Jeff King. Oh, great. We want to again welcome you as we come to the last part of this show. We were talking about conversation.
Yes, yes.
And maybe as you pick up from where you left, you can also help us, because when you talk about conversation, we want to seek more to understand them, because you cannot understand someone you have not listened to. When you start talking to someone you've not listened, you are judging them.
Exactly.
You are judging them.
Yeah.
Maybe you can help us. How do we pick up these conversations without possibly judging, affirming them, and possibly rebuking them where a rebuke is necessary?
Yeah.
How do we balance?
So I think one of the things we've already mentioned is that Gen Z, the generation that we, especially that I work among, the Generation Z, who are born within the digital era. They are on TikTok, they are on Instagram, they are on all these things. As earlier I said, authenticity. Your life must be real, no fakeness. But number two, I said, they're looking for conversations in mentorship.
Wow.
Not talking at them. And I mentioned something that we grew up in a generation where my father said, go, you go.
Yes.
Come, you come.
Jump, how high?
Jump, you ask how high. You should jump. We are in a generation that is asking many questions. Gen Z, one of their beautiful things is questions. And that's where you need to take advantage in. As a parent, as a mentor, as a friend, ask questions.
Yeah.
Become a student, let's talk together.
Wow.
Ask them, so what do you think? Let me give an example. They can ask you about sexual purity. Just talk to them. Let them give their view. Give your view. Talk. Rather than telling you, no, I don't want to hear that from you. Yes. You will have put that young man off. Talk. But your conversation must be firm. There's a way you can be firm, but conversational.
Wow.
Not talking at them, but talking with them.
Yes.
Number three is that Gen Zs are looking for relationships.
Wow.
Relationship, what actually will give you an opportunity to have a conversation. They don't want, they don't want this where you're thinking that they're looking to you as a man who is that high. Just create relationships. When they know that
come where they are.
Come where they are. When you visit them, one of the things I have done is to visit young people. Sometimes visit them in their homes, or they come to my office. Let's talk. Let's sit down. Let's go for coffee. Because that way you're creating relations, and they will be able to open up. Otherwise, when they think you're coming from authority point of view.
Yes.
Gen Z do not fear authority, and I'm not saying not that they don't respect. They do not fear.
Yeah.
When they know that you are using them, relationship then cracks right
We have
there.
seen what they are doing even in our country.
In our country,
Yes.
when they know you're only using them, relationship ends. So you ask them the question: how do we balance this? The balance is not to be forceful, is to hear their view. Ask them, so how do you think this can be done?
No, Pastor Jeff, maybe you can help us. How can you be firm without being forceful?
Firm without being forceful is ask the question, give the fact. For example, this is because we are Christian TV, we are talking from Christian perspective.
Yes.
We are talking about what is the Bible saying about this? Number one, already I am authentic. I've told them, my brother, this is also my former life. Because they're looking for authenticity, I will tell them, this was my struggle when I was at your age. So they will actually say, so you actually struggle with this thing.
So I'm not alone in this.
I'm not alone in this thing. So when they know that, then you become firm, because you tell them, I stopped it.
Yes.
They're like, so I actually need to stop it. Okay. So you have actually not said you must stop it. You become real about your own journey.
Wow.
You have shared your life and struggles. Because at times you go to them with fakeness, you're like, you have never been there.
Yes.
You were there. Talk about it.
And they'll say, that's why you can't understand me, because you've never been there.
So they're looking for that.
Wow. Powerful.
Be willing to be vulnerable. When you get there, then your forcefulness will not even be hard. You can actually be firm without sounding firm, because you become authentic.
Wow. There's something I'm getting, and it's good to those who are watching us underline that. As a parent, those days are over. The days where a parent used to be the alpha and omega.
Yes.
Used to be, you know, the winner of all battles.
Yes. Yes.
You remember our parents were Stalins.
Yes.
They never lost any battle.
Yes. They're always right.
If you are going to be an effective parent, you must be vulnerable.
Yes.
You must be ready to tell your child, I failed in this exam. But you know what I did? I went to that teacher and I asked them to be giving me extra homework.
Yeah.
And that is how I emerged. Position number 3 in my class from that. And I said, wow, so I can do it. Authenticity.
Authenticity.
Wow. Bwana Simon.
Yes, Joe.
Now, we are here and I want you to help us possibly understand better when you are talking about now even the Gen Alphas and Gen Zs, because you still interact with them even at the church level.
Yes, yes.
They come to you for mentorship.
Yes.
Now, when it comes to relationships, you know, do you know there are people, as Jeff said, they fear marriage. And nowadays, any parent listening to me will tell you, I'm happy to see my girl visit boys or walk with boys. You know? I'm happy when I see my boy hanging around girls. Because we are getting uncomfortable to girl-girl relationship.
Yes.
Boy-boy relationship. When you hear your son went to a sleepover to another boy's home, the next day, you not sleep in the house, you go for 𝗥𝗑𝗧.
To pray for him.
Spiritual warfare. If you can address that.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Joe, because of that question.
Yes. The fears that parents have.
Yes, and I will say, and I will also thank you again because of such a forum as this.
Yeah.
Because I tend to ask myself, maybe, why are we doing the mentorship?
Yes.
And maybe the simple answer would be, there is a lot of confusion out there. And just like what you've put across right now, it's amongst the confusion, the many confusion that we have today. Why is all this happening? And what is the genesis of all this? One thing that we all must understand, and just like we are putting it in different words, is the world has changed. And we are in the 21st century.
Yeah.
And there are characteristics of the young person in the 21st century that differ. Extremely poses a lot of difference from the young people that we had in the previous years. One thing that we must understand is that the younger people that we have, the Gen Zs and the Gen Alpha, they are communicators. That one we must understand, and that's why we are saying all the time that we have to bring them on board.
Wow.
We cannot be the people that are saying that this is what is going to happen. These people are communicators. Let them communicate to you. And also communicate to them. And also it's also important that we really understand when you talk about communication, what really it is. Because many a times that we do things thinking that you're communicating, and we end up communicating the wrong thing, or not communicating.
Or you're merely
all.
talking, but you're not communicating.
But not communicating. So we must bring them on board and discuss these topics at that level.
At their level, yes.
And we will not discuss. We will start early, but for them maybe that are young and they have not got an opportunity to have such a discussion, it's again not too late. We can bring them on table and we ask them some of the things that they are going through in their lives. And if we fail to do that, we might be thinking that they know, but just like the question that you put across, who told them?
Yes.
So we must be there to tell them what they need to be told.
Sometimes we assume they know.
Yes. The other thing, what we must also understand is that the young people today, they are global citizens.
Yeah.
And like what we had previously, we were brought up, like I was brought up in a village, and you realize that getting to town, it was really a big thing.
Yes.
The young people that we have today, the alphas and Gen Zs, they know the world. Even when they have not been there, they know the world, how it looks like and everything. And they are interacting with people from all over the world. And probably this is some of the places that they are able to get some of these cultures from. So we must also understand what kind of young people do we have today. We cannot afford to be ignorant. Because if we become ignorant, even for a single 1 minute, they will have gone, and we might try to trace them, and we might not get them. So to the question that you just asked about the relationship that we have, the parent have to be intentional and deliberate. Why are we parents ignoring that we don't know what is happening in the world? And we are assuming that that one is happening to other children and it cannot come in our home where we are at. I want to challenge us, the parents. Let's put this discussion on the table. Let's tell them about the confusion that is, we tell our children the confusion that is out there. And you see, the young people have come up with a certain coded language. You have heard them saying that, pamoja tuangamize doa. And they'll make it a slogan and it will trend.
In fact, someone else said the other day, ati marriage hubaba
mafala. Such is what is happening. And I'm telling you, as a parents and the mentors, the pastors, the teachers, the parents, and everybody that is involved with the life of the young people, they must wake up. You know, these slogans spread like bushfire. It has started, and within no time, it's going across all the social media platforms. And if we let them, and we as the parents, as the mentors, we don't have something to, counter-attack such statement, then we are going to lose it. And you see, for us millennials and probably the people that are ahead of us, they are so much, the social media platform that they might be familiar with is the Facebook. Do you know what, Joe? I was talking to my learners in grade 9 sometime before they did the examination, and we happened to talk about the social media platform. And I mentioned Facebook. They are bursting laughter. And that's for the old. It's for the old generation. They don't want anything to do with it. So
Facebook is for the millennials.
Yes. Actually, they are saying that's for the older people. So we must get to where our children are. Otherwise, if we fail to do it, they will go miles away. We might do a lot of work to get to them. And most of the time, we might actually not get them where they are. So it's work we must do. We must be intentional. We must be deliberate. And we must remove all the confusion that is there.
Powerful insights there from our very own Mwalimu himself, Simon Gitonga. Wycliffe Okwema, thank you so much. Ruth Shadrach, God bless you. Naomi Mwangi say this is good. Blessed Carol Patience, the conversation is very educative. Keep it up. Linus Joe, thank you. And all of those who are watching us tonight, we want to acknowledge your support. And I want to come to you, Pastor Jeff. Are we playing catch up, even as a society? And is it possible? Is it possible? Even as parents, because you're also a parent as much as you're a youth pastor, is it possible to talk to our children without shouting at them?
There's something we learned not long ago with my wife, who is watching, about positive parenting. Of course, it's more Western than African, but I think we can catch up. We can try as much. This generation, the more you shout, the more you send them away from you.
Because they'll tell you, Don't shout, I'm here.
Yes,
I'm here.
I can hear you.
In our
For
time,
us, shouting was
don't try that at home.
shouting was the big thing.
Yeah.
But this generation, I think we may need to think about. That's why earlier I talked conversation.
Yes.
Gen Z, Gen Alpha, Gen Beta. You know,
Yes.
conversation. Because you see now we have our own traumas. Our own trauma is shouting.
Yes.
So we are wondering how will I not shout to my children? so we are thinking that we will have to shout for it actually to work. We'll have to shout for it actually to work.
Maybe hold it there.
Yeah.
Because there's something I want Simon to address.
Yes.
And there's someone who is asking.
Yes.
It's a Simon.
Yes.
What do you do to a teacher in a school setup? What do you do to a teacher that you know is harassing the children? That children are traumatized when they come to class?
Yes.
You feel the grades are dropping?
Yes, yes.
Because there are teachers who are trying to inflict fear to these children, just to make sure that they understand, because you are pretending you don't understand. Wewe unajifanya.
Yes.
How do you handle such situations even at a school setup?
Okay, number one, what I say when it comes to that, such a teacher is a teacher who is not a 21st century teacher. Because that teacher is able to understand the learners and understand that they have come from different perspective and they have different abilities. But maybe to respond to your question, number one, as an administrator, maybe such a parent is supposed to approach the administrator. That's what I would say. But again, if such a parent came to me as an administrator, one thing that I taught myself over the time, I told myself, nobody gave me this job description, but I told myself, now I have to be a mentor also, even to the teachers that we are working together. Because this is a person you need to approach and you tell them, head on, that what they are doing is not what they are supposed to be doing, and that they are ruining the life of these children. And most of the time this happens because the administration gives the pressure even to the teachers, because they want the performance. And also maybe this performance could also be coming from the parents. That's what I'm saying to us all. We have a new curriculum, and I want to appreciate the government because what they have brought to us, and we must embrace it. We understand that all of us, we learn at our own pace. And doesn't mean because I'm going to get an A, I'm going to be the most successful person there is. It is not true. My A might be academic, well and good. My A might be in music, well and good. It might be something different. Who said that an A has to come from mathematics or chemistry or any other subject? It can be in the football game. That would be okay. It can even be in public speaking.
That's true.
But unfortunately, no one tests this. What people test or what you are testing is only in mathematics, in social studies, in all these other academic fields. We forget those other areas. We must always remember that our children are not wired to become the same thing. You know what, Joe? The children, the way they are, they make the society complete. We need a doctor. We also need a plumber. We need a person to cook for us. We need a driver. We need all these people. Those are the people that are going to make the society complete. And we must appreciate that.
And we appreciate every parent watching us tonight. Whichever job you are doing good. Be faithful where you are. If you are a sweeper, they said, sweep. Until that person comes and say, here lived a great sweeper. There's something you are saying before I cut you short. Yes.
I was to mention two things. One, of course, is how are we going to do this? How going to have conversation? And then I think just to weigh in on something that I think earlier we were talking about. What are the challenges we're facing? So first, I think I must mention that conversation will mean that shouting is not going to be part of our mentorship, especially the parents. Because we earlier mentioned that Gen Z will ask you, why are you shouting? I can hear you, all right? Or a child will ask you, Daddy, you're shouting. and that is an area. For us, we grew up in a generation where shouting was a constant. All right.
In fact, that was the only mode of language you could understand.
that we could understand and we knew. And therefore, I think, and I mentioned that my wife and I went through a certain class on parenting, and one of the things we learned is positive parenting.
Yes.
Positive parenting actually is a Western thing, but there are many things that we can learn from positive parenting, where conversation is one of them. Time out, Mwalimu can tell us, time out. Part of it, spending time with your children, asking them, why did you do this and not this? Even when you are caning, you actually will tell them, I'm going to cane you because of this. Conversational, rather than kutuanga bila.
In fact, I wanted to ask, how do you do that without being so permissive and passive that you allow? Because we have also seen some of those adopted parenting styles from the overseas, and you see that children, because of the children rights there, you can't even cane a child.
No, I think I know caning was banned from schools.
In fact, Pastor Jeff, let me tell you, even our own children, there are some jobs you'll give them and they'll tell you child labor. Tell them to wash dishes. This child labor.
And I think that's why it calls us to, become friends. When you are a friend to a child, when I'm a friend to a young man, when I tell them to sweep, they will not think child labor. It's because already I became a friend. So I think friendship, authenticity, friendship, being with them, they will not think that is actually child labor. Or even when you can, you have had a conversation about it. When you can, they will know that this caning because I actually have done a mistake. On the other side, I think we were talking about what are the challenges we are facing in mentorship in our time. Maybe we mentioned maybe 2 or 3 things. Number one, we are facing what we call generational gap. A generational gap is where we want to mentor like we were mentored, rather than almost say brush and comb yourself of what is happening with the current generation. How best can I mentor Gen Z? How best can I mentor a Gen Alpha? Rather than how a baby boomer, my grandfather, mentored. So mentorship, same.
With their colonial mentality.
Yes, same, but how do we do it with a change of generation? And therefore, number one is generational gap. Our parents, or the things we think is mentorship, you seem like they wonder, what is that? So a generational gap. But number two, there is the aspect of business. Busy. Parents who are busy, they get to work, they go back home, children are already asleep. Pastors who go to the pulpit, almost what we call, one of my mentor, his name is a friend of mine, he told me, Japheth, do not be an armchair pastor. Go where people are. That is when you will. He actually told me, meeting one person, meeting one young man, meeting one young lady for mentorship is worthy 5 sermons. And I felt that is powerful. Because you can be very busy from pulpit to pulpit, sit down, go home, sleep. We can be busy also working to make money, and we get a house for our children. They have a better life, but you've lost them. Creating time. On Saturday, do not be busy. Get time to ride a bicycle with your son. Get a time to go out with your boy. Go to the supermarket shopping together. Go a road trip with them. Walk in that estate with your son. Run in the morning with your son who is 18 years old or 20 years old. Then as you run, you're connecting. That will reduce, that will bring more gap, that will bring closeness of between a mentor and a mentee. But thirdly, Joe, is the issue of secrecy. That is killing mentorship. Because you see, Joe, if I come to you and I tell you my struggles, I open up my life to you, I tell you, Joe, this is my struggle, I am going through this, I'm going through this. And then I hear it in your sermon. Then you have killed that relationship. You have broken confidentiality. Secrecy and confidentiality is one of the greatest marks of a mentor. But that is being lost. Because you see, you can be in a meeting where we say, let's pray for our brother. And you most are praying of the things he told you in secret. So mentorship then becomes a challenge right there. And therefore someone says, hey, kama niliambia pasi kitu na akaisema, I think who else can I trust?
In fact, there's a gentleman who confessed something to the mentor. And the next time the mentor was in a platform, he said, come and give your testimony.
That has killed our mentorship.
Yes. So what Pastor Jeff is saying is very true, that you know, confidentiality, even as a mentor. In fact, confidentiality is one characteristic of a good mentor. And I know we'll have another platform. I'll call you once again. I'll look for you. This time is not enough for what you people have. I know you have just scratched the surface, but good things are no end. There is always a better tomorrow, and I promise you that we'll have these gentlemen another day. Allow me to acknowledge Patricia Thuku. Thank you, saying that good forum. This generation needs to be loved and let them know how to lead your facial expression, but also if you shout, you lead. Shouting will lead to low self-esteem. I think I agree with Patricia Thuku. Thank you so much. I also want to acknowledge Nyakudi Zachary. Thank you. Say hello to my uncle.
That's my son. That's my nephew.
All right.
Yeah, good to know. Student at Karatina University. I greet you, Zach.
Great. Yeah. Reverend 𝗂𝗃𝗃, this good forum. There were some people I saw from Thika here. It says that Blessed Carol Patience tuned from Thika, and all of those who are watching us tonight. We want to say this is a conversation. Mentorship is a journey. Mentorship is a journey. If you are a mentor, be a faithful mentor. If you are a role model, know that someone is watching closely. I want to give you a chance to say your last words.
Yes.
I want you to speak maybe just a word to a parent who is watching and to a child who is watching, a child that is watching together with the family right there. Just speak one word.
Thank you, Joe.
Yeah.
What I would tell young people and also the parents, one, just simple things. Do not stop becoming. And you might have, you know, there are some of the young people, and especially the teenagers, they might have come across the people that they said one that did not go so well with them. I will tell them that what a person said doesn't really define who you are.
Wow.
You can it's only you that can define who you are. So don't stop becoming. Let no one tell you that you don't have the capability to do a certain thing. You know the potential that lies in you. And for the parents and also the teachers, I want to tell to challenge all of us and say that let's look at the potential that is in our children, because sometimes they need a person to tell them that you are able to do this, so that they are able to unleash what is hidden in them. And Joe, maybe as I wind up, please maybe you will allow me to say hi to my colleagues.
Yes, please.
Or the teachers that we teach together at ACK St. Luke's Academy. I want to say, I know you are watching. I want to say hi to you all. Keep doing the good work. I know this calling, you are doing it very well, led by Reverend Andrew and also the BUM chair, Mr. Obed, the teachers, the non-teaching staff that we work together. Hello, I say hi to you all. May you continue doing the good work. God bless you.
Wow, thank you so much. Jeff, you can say your closing words.
I will just finish by saying this. Mentorship is hard work. Mentorship is not easy. It will cost your time. It will cost you money. You may need to buy coffee for that young man. You may need to open your house for those dating couples. There are guys, young people are in a relationship. They are wondering how will they do it. It will call for you to open your house, for them to come and they see how you do life. Mentorship will cost you privacy, that you will be vulnerable. You will talk about your past and your failures, but it's worth it. Failing to mentor today, we are completely finished in the next generation that will come before us. Wow. May those who come behind us find you and I faithful. May the Lord bless you. For the young people in Deliverance Church 𝗂𝗏, the Lord bless you and thanks for watching. Hope to see you on Sunday in our church service. The Lord bless you and God keep you. Thank you.
And that was our time. Allow me just to say very key learning points. That is good that this generation is looking for a conversation is looking for authenticity. Stop hiding behind perfection. Let them know, expose yourself. Sometimes be vulnerable to this. Just tell them you failed and this is how you rose. Tell them this is where you started. Don't torment them by showing them pressure, and leaving them under pressure. Show them the dark side of your life and let them see how good you are doing and know that rising up is a process. This is what they say, and it's good you underline this, that who you follow determines what follows you. That was our time. Good night. See you next Wednesday, same place.